Hello, I am Mrs. Miller and I teach Spanish here at East Mecklenburg. I've created the following presentation in order to share some tips with you on public speaking. I'd like to begin with some of the basics of public speaking. The first is to look the part. For young ladies, this means you should wear dressy professional clothes. Dress shoes are a must, but they shouldn't be difficult to walk in. The audience's attention should be on your speech, not on your attire, so let's not surprise the judges with over-tight clothing or uncovered arms. Plain hose with no holes or runs are perfect for looking professional. Young men can easily look the part by wearing a collared shirt with a tie, some nice ironed slacks, and some shined shoes. A belt always ties things together and helps avoid the sagging look, which isn't appropriate for this audience. Jeans and tennis shoes should be avoided. Students with questions about their wardrobe can always ask an adult at the school for advice. The next tip is to know your material. Mr. Parker is always saying that we should prepare to win. Proper preparation will ensure that you reach your goal of doing well on your presentation. Try to hook your audience with whatever initially hooked you. There was a reason why you were interested in this topic in the first place. Get them interested too. Use appropriate humor when you can to make your presentation more stimulating. There's no need to use a lot of technical language. Our guests from the community work in all kinds of jobs and may not know the topic at hand very well. Keep your information simple but professional. Focus on the message rather than each word of a prepared speech. This will help you not to forget little bits and pieces as you go. Finally, prepare note cards with 1 or 2 words per topic to serve only as reminders. Avoid reading at all costs. Practice, but you shouldn't overdo it. While practicing in front of the mirror does help, it is also wise to ask a friend to hear a portion or all of your speech. If you can speak in front of a friend, community members will be an easy audience. Perhaps a club or youth group will hear part of your speech. You never know until you ask. Know your audience. Walk in confidently and shake hands with each member of the audience. Introduce yourself cordially using a firm handshake. If your audience members introduce themselves, listen politely and tell them it is a pleasure to meet them. Be appreciative of the time they are spending to see you succeed. Relax. It is okay to mess up, but not okay to beat yourself up about it. It is recommended that you count to 3 before you begin your speech. This gives you time to collect your thoughts, take in your surroundings, and gain the confidence you will need to perform. Realize that the teachers and community members have all been looking forward to seeing your project. We all want you to succeed. Make sure your presentation is interesting, stimulating, and informative. Answer any questions your audience may have to the best of your ability. If you do not know the answer, you can simply tell them that your research did not touch on that particular topic. You may also choose to tell them that although you are not sure about that topic, what you do know is, and here's where you would tell them something interesting about your topic. It's okay not to know if they ask. More importantly, they will want to know why you chose your topic. Be sure and show how it will fit in with your future. It's okay to make mistakes. Don't worry. It's quite possible that your audience members didn't even notice. If you do make a mistake, don't take time out to apologize. Remember, they're not expecting a speech from a CEO. While a CEO speaks publicly all the time, you do not. As long as you give it your best, though, your speech will be good. Don't forget to make eye contact and smile at your audience members. Use body language that is appropriate, but too much movement can be distracting. Knowing your topic well will keep you from using your hands to explain anyway. Your supporting visuals should be just that, supporting. They should not take over your presentation. Make sure they are eye-catching, neat, and have been proofread beforehand either by you or someone else. Your visuals should serve as reminders of what you're saying, not a script for what you're reading. Be sure not to wait until the last minute to throw a presentation together. It is always obvious when someone has not prepared. Make sure your visuals are not too busy or wordy. If you use an electronic visual, take the time to find pictures that are not Shutterstock or do not have a symbol on top of them. Finally, be yourself, but do so professionally. Follow these tips and your presentation will wow the audience. Thank you.